Thank you for holding the ropes for me, kid. Notice, I am not wearing any knee pads. Notice, there's no tape around my wrist. I am the old-timer, Jeff King, and back in my day, we didn't go to the top rope. We didn't shoot each other off the ropes and do backwards somersaults because apparently it's not working because I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not talking to anybody because this promotion needs a true old-timer. It needs somebody to show these kids how it's done and to put some butts in the seats. And you, kid, you better not disappoint me today. I want you to be the first one that learns the ways, and then I can take you up and down the territories. We can travel around. You can carry my bags and pay your dues. So let's get this match started against these silly beans, and we will wrestle.
Hey, kid, it's all over. Well, you old-timer. Go get him, Mike.
This is the corner. Hold the rope, the tag rope. Where's the tag rope?
Come on.
There is the tag rope.
You got it. Good.
Jeff King obviously displaced in time, believing that there should be a tag rope in this match. Jeff King going on the offense early. It's definitely a new side to Jeff King. Proclaiming himself to be the old-timer, you can expect some very old-school moves, a bit of a Frank Gotch reference, maybe some Bruno Sammartino out of him, some French Angel perhaps, as he goes for the lockup, and instead he decides to shake the hand of Jimmy Shalwin. Shalwin completely thrown off his game. You have to wonder if this is actually strategy by Jeff King or just some kind of mental problem. Go for the collar and elbow lockup. A nice side headlock by Jeff King. Shalwin trying to escape, but Jeff King knows his basics. Shalwin goes out to make the tag. No, instead, he's put on the power glove. Jeff King able to avoid it as he comes off the ropes. Watches out for the move, and now he's going to fight fire with fire. It's the power glove versus the fanny pack, and Popular Electronics runs away. Technology no match for the fanny pack of the old-timer Jeff King. King stands triumphantly and makes a tag out to the man he calls his young protege, Johnny Lawless, which is an awkward situation being that Johnny Lawless is a good 2 years older than Jeff King. Shalwin back in the ring, but he makes a tag out to the Game Boy. Jeff King encouraging his partner as Game Boy goes to work on him right away. Johnny Lawless with the reversal. Crisscross off the ropes now. Lawless stops prematurely. Big shoulder tackle. Takes down the Game Boy and a kick right to the face. French Chancery into a big suplex by Johnny Lawless. Johnny Lawless going up top now as the tag is made out. Jeff King having a disagreement with his partner over top rope moves, claiming he'll get disqualified, and Jimmy Shalwin takes advantage, knocking Johnny Lawless into his tag partner. Shalwin lifts him off the ropes and a kick right to the chest of Johnny Lawless. Knee to the face, another quick tag out to the Game Boy. Popular Electronics with a great strategy, making sure the fresh man is in at all points. It's a 2-on-1 now. Great double team maneuver by Popular Electronics. As they've stated before, tag team wrestling a two-player game, and Popular Electronics knows how to do it better than anyone. Only a 2 count now. Jeff King continuing to ramble on to the referee about rules.
People better recognize what?
Kitchen sink to the stomach. And Jimmy Shalwin with the sledge right to the back. Sets him up for the big leg drop. Drops it across the neck. Only a 2 count.
You have no idea what you're talking about right now. Come on.
Johnny Lawless showing a lot of perseverance in this matchup. Jimmy Shalwin thinking of his next move. Hooks him on the side. Snapmares him down. Another tag out to the Game Boy. Game Boy going up top. But he decides to just step into the ring. Mushroom stomp. Follows up with another one by Jimmy Shalwin. And here they go with the backpack move. Backpack double stomp to the chest once again. Jeff King giving the referee an earful, but only a 2 count. Johnny Lawless able to kick out. Game Boy going around with a jiu-jitsu move. Brings down Johnny Lawless with a cross arm breaker. A nice maneuver. I'm not sure if any old school tactics would be able to counter that one. Other than, of course, grabbing the ropes, which is what Johnny Lawless does to break this hold. Game Boy really wrenched in on the arm, and that could affect Johnny Lawless later in this matchup. Game Boy going to the apron to attack Jeff King. And now Jeff King is just... I have no idea what he's doing. He's grabbed 2 chairs, and he's coming up on the apron right now. Did Jeff King get his medication before this match? Jimmy Shalwin now in the ring going to work on Johnny Lawless. Slams him face first into the mat. Now Jimmy Shalwin hooks him from behind. Drops him down with a curb stomp. Jimmy Shalwin very proud of his maneuver. A smiling 2 count only. Popular Electronics continuing to give all they can to Johnny Lawless. Up top, it's a senton, followed by a heavy Samoan drop. Johnny Lawless in a lot of pain, trying to roll to his corner to get the tag out. Game Boy stops him, goes for the pin, only a 2 count. Jeff King thinking of his bag of tricks, trying to come up with something that would help his quote-unquote young protege win this matchup. A reversal by Johnny Lawless. Big clothesline. Here comes Jimmy Shalwin straight to the eyes. And they've really separated the ring at this point. Chop to the chest by the Game Boy. And a tag out to Jimmy Shalwin. He comes in now to go to work on Johnny Lawless. Raking his eyes across the rope. Referee giving him the warning. Jimmy Shalwin powering up at this point. Goozles him right by the throat. Johnny Lawless able to break it. With Shalwin off the ropes. Shalwin reverses and goes right back to the choke slam. What a move. Goes for the pin. It's only a 2 count according to the referee. Johnny Lawless and Jeff King still in this matchup. The winner of this match will move on to Phase 1 to take on the team of Dynamic Stuff for the HPW Tag Team titles. Jeff King dropping a phantom leg drop to the ring apron. I'm not sure how that will help him out. Popular Electronics hooking up Johnny Lawless, and they drop him down with a heavy double team suplex. Game Boy looking to go low, but Johnny Lawless reverses it, kicking the Game Boy right into his partner. Jimmy Shalwin falling out of the ring. This could be the break that Johnny Lawless needs to get the tag out to the old-timer Jeff King. King not looking too eager to tag in. Johnny Lawless comes by, and Jeff King's walking away. He's walking away from the match.
Come on, go.
Tough it up. Come on, kid. Don't leave your back to your opponent.
Is he trying to toughen up his partner? What's the strategy here? As Jimmy Shalwin sets him up for the move, kick to the stomach, and Popular Electronics hooks him up for possibly a pile driver. Back drops Jimmy Shalwin. Whips the Game Boy into Shalwin, and he just ended up backdropping his own partner. Johnny Lawless whips Jimmy Shalwin out of the ring. He could win this match all on his own. Big spine buster by Johnny Lawless. But Jimmy Shalwin pulls the referee out of the ring right at the 2 count. That could have been the victory for Jeff King and Johnny Lawless. Jeff King now going for the wooden chair once again. But he thinks better of it, knowing not to get disqualified. Lawless lays out Shalwin with a punch to the face. And a big sabbat kick by the Game Boy right to the chin. Popular Electronics now in firm control, as Jeff King remaining on the floor, trying to toughen up his partner, as basically he's left him to the Sharks here. Now it's the pile driver, and they spike it. Popular Electronics dropping Johnny Lawless right on his neck. They both cover him, and that's a 3 count. In a less illegal fashion, Popular Electronics wins the rematch.
Here are your winners, and once again qualifying for the HPW Tag Team title match, Jimmy Shalwin and Game Boy, Popular Electronics.
Shalwin and Game Boy will move on to Phase 1 to take on Dynamic Stuff for the HPW Tag Team titles. Johnny Lawless with the hard-fought match came up a bit short. You have to wonder what would have happened if he and Jeff King were actually on the same page here. Nevertheless, Popular Electronics, the victors in this match, they could be tag team champions by the end of our next big event. Jeff King, fanny pack in tow, comes into the ring to check on his partner. There's an argument here. Shot to the jaw. Johnny Lawless taking out his supposed teacher. Jeff King scurrying out of the ring. Seems to be an issue here between what may be former tag team partners. 3 weeks ago, we saw the debut of Khan, who manhandled his competition. He showed impressive speed for a man his size and lots of power to boot. Some say, however, he was overshadowed by the powerhouse Magnum Conroy in the very same show. Magnum dominated 2 handicap matches in recent weeks. This struck a nerve within the monster from the Isle of Jamaica. With tensions heating up, these two will face each other in the 6-way elimination match at HPW Phase 1.
Wrong? Was it wrong when Jack Thriller came out in Josh Abercrombie and Orlando Cologne's match? Was it wrong when Jack Thriller and Orlando Cologne came out in me and Abercrombie's match? Was it wrong? No. It was a mistake. Because when me and Josh Abercrombie get you 2 clowns in the ring, we will have our redemption.